All right, so here's the deal, guys. We are going to look at a new space today. So a little background, a little context before we go through the space and the possible expansion. Me and Alyssa started this gym a little bit over 2 years ago. We're coming up on our third year. The current space that we have is roughly about 2,500 square foot. With where we're at with our business and where we're at with the physical location of FitGrind, we feel that we are kind of busting out of the seams and we're ready for that next expansion. And we are currently on the look for some expansion potential and current spaces to grow to. So like I said, we have about 2,500 square foot here at the gym we're at currently. When we started, we literally had like nothing in this gym. We have spent over $100,000 on equipment over the last 2 years, just adding stuff, slowly growing. We've grown our personal training businesses, our group classes. We have employees that work for us now. We have something coming soon that's going to be the next thing that we're working towards. I can't tell you about that yet, but that's coming soon. So with where we're at, we are looking to grow and expand, and something where we're really excited. There's a lot of factors to consider, and that's what we're going to go over this video. I'm going to kind of lay it all out there for you. I'm going to lay out, the square footage, the pros, the cons, the pricing, the business side of things. This is going to be a little bit different video than you might be used to, but I think it's something where if you have any interest in owning your gym, starting your gym, or just general interest in this topic, stay tuned. We're going to go through it. And with that said, let's go tour the space, check it out, and see what we're looking at. All right, guys, so we just got done visiting the location, and I'm going to just talk about the pros and the cons, and just kind of while it's fresh in my mind, give you the pros and the cons of the space that we're in right now, the pros and the cons about the potential new space, and just kind of go over some details. So the space that we're in currently right now, we are in about just under 2,500 square foot. We do group classes, we do mostly personal training, and in the space that we're in right now, it's going to be tough to kind of implement our new thing that we're working towards. I can't tell you about that yet, but our thing that we're working on right now, our project that we're working on, something where it's going to require a little bit more space. So we feel that in the space that we're in currently, we've built our clientele in this location. And that is really the biggest pro of the space that we're in. We have built our gym and our community around this specific location where we're at. And that's something that is a huge pro, and is something that is really, we like the location that we're in. It's very close to home. It's very close to neighborhoods and very accessible from surrounding businesses. And that has really stimulated a lot of new growth through marketing strategies in our 5-mile radius. One of the downsides of the space that we're in right now is that it is a retail space. So we are paying a higher rent fee. We're also paying triple net too as well. So if you don't have any exposure to commercial real estate, triple net is a fee on top of your base rent that you pay, and is something that is more expensive in retail spaces. So for what we're paying right now, if we were to go find another retail location, say it's another 1,000 square foot or double the space we have now, we'd be paying probably more than double of what we're already paying. So that is a big downfall, is the price per square foot is high. So overall right now, all in, with our base rent and triple net, we're paying over $20 a square foot per year. So something where a rent for the square footage is pretty expensive. So that's something that is definitely a downfall of the space that we're in right now. The new space that we just went and looked at today. So this space is 7,134 square foot. So it's like triple the size of what we have right now. It is more in an industrial park, and it is an industrial space. Now the outside, as you can see, is beautiful. It's very nice. It's a brand new building. So they're working on the build out right now, where there's a tenant on the left side of the space. I think it's just a warehouse for like a pool and patio company here in town. But for us, we have the ability to have garage doors, which is something that we've really looked for and is something that we really want, is the ability to have that garage door, just that really cool industrial vibe feel, while still being in a really nice building. So very, very aesthetically pleasing, lots of space to grow into. So 7,134 square foot, that is lots of space, where our vision is to grow into that space and offer more amenities. So right now we do a lot of one-on-one personal training. We have some group classes, but we can't have both go on at the same time because there's going to be confliction. There's only so much space we're at right now. So we're only able to offer certain group times throughout the day, more of those popular times. So that's something where just the expansion of our group training and our small group training would be something that would be huge in this space, to be able to offer small group training and personal training at the same time all throughout the day. So the big pros of this obviously is space. The price is another pro. So where you're looking at this, the price on this is going to be more on that like $13 to $14 per square foot per year. So you're going to get more building, more square footage for less, versus if you go and look at a retail space, you're going to pay more per square footage per year. So the biggest downfall though, and this is really the question, this is really the big, like, perplexing question that I'm going to have to sleep on. We're going to have to think about a little bit, really put our heads together. This space is not necessarily right next to the location that we're at right now. So we've built our clientele and our business in this physical location. This new space that we're looking at is another 10 to 15 minutes away from where we're currently at. And a lot of the clientele that we currently have is living or works within this 5-mile radius of where our gym is. So that is the big question. And I can be honest right now, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's definitely gonna be something that we're gonna have to think about. That is one of those things where we have worked our asses off to grow our business where it's at right now in this location and in this spot. And I think that a lot of growth happens when you get outside your comfort zone. I know that for a fact. Like, when we started, let me give you a little background. When we started this gym, we were not covering base rent. Like, we did not have enough to cover base rent, and we worked our asses off to get there and make this gym profitable. And I know that in this space, we could do that same thing. Like, it would be something where I'm just more worried about, we've built a really loyal following of clientele, and it's just something where, we're gonna have to think about it. We're gonna have to think about what it is that we want and what's gonna be best for our business and the physical location of FitGrind. What's gonna be best for our business and our clientele and our service moving forward. So lots to think about. Like I said, right now, we're gonna have to think about it for a little bit. They're still doing the build out. So it's not like we have to make a decision tonight. Commercial real estate is very different from residential real estate. So something that I really love this space. I think that this is perfect. Like, it's awesome. It's the perfect building. It's the perfect size. I see a lot of potential here. It's just, the equation of, does the location or the location where it's at, does it make sense? Is it worth it? What outweighs, is it going to be more positive? Is it going to be more negative? What is going to be the best move for us? So I just wanted to give you guys some insight on a little bit different of a video today, where it's more on the business side of things. If you guys like this video or you like content like this, let me know in the comment section below. I'd be happy to put out more content on more of the business side of running a gym. Something where a lot of times people see like, oh, you own a gym, you run a gym, that's awesome, you just get to work out all day. But there is so much in the background that goes on between running the business, being the employee in the business, working on marketing, working on growing the business, working on, motivating a team and growing a team and leading a team. And there's so much more that goes into running and owning a gym. So if you guys are interested in content like that, let me know in the comment section. I would be happy to put out more content like that. So I'm gonna leave a couple other workout videos for you to watch here next on the screen. Make sure you check those out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.